Welcome to Haha Podcast. The 10th day. Before being paved with concrete a few years ago, this alley was quite sloppy. It was difficult to walk in the rainy season. It is a dead-end alley, 8 houses close together. Excluding the villa on the right of the retired cadre and a rather large shop on the left, there are only 6 families living together in the alley. It is quite strange that these 6 families are widows. Or husband. The children are now grown up, so life in the alley is not much turned upside down by childish mischief. Living peacefully and friendly, some people live alone like Mr. Ba motorbike taxi and Ms. Hoa selling tea at the market. There is also an old lady living with a brown-haired dog and gentle owner alike. The old woman has 2 daughters who are married far away, sometimes visit, provide for her, she can cook by herself. Mr. Tam works as a security guard for a shop on the street, lives with the son of a construction engineer. Working for a road and bridge company, now and then, has no intention of getting married. Mr. Han, a bricklayer, is quite old but still loves his job. Whoever calls home repair is a man who brings tools to work. His wife and daughter living together advised him to rest and enjoy his old age, and he said with a grimace that they wanted their father to die early. There was another family, the last house facing the street. Formerly an empty space for children to play, the owner of the land sold to the family a woman with a rather sad face than 10 years ago. Ms. New sells refreshments in the alley, next to the pensioner's villa. The son sometimes helps his mother in his spare time. Quite handsome, 30 years old but he has no family, architect, design manager for a construction corporation. Ms. New used to be a secondary school math teacher, and I don't understand why she quit her job and lived at the end of this alley for more than 2 decades. No one knows that when she was young, she was a beautiful lady many boys pursued, the daughter of a powerful person in society, a family with only 2 daughters. Eight houses, only Mr. Han is an old bricklayer. The villa of his retired cadre at the beginning of the alley was built 5 or 6 years ago. He bought 3 adjacent houses. Poor village, all 6 families with 10 people in a fairly wide alley but only 1 exit. The alley is quite beautiful with red bougainvillea, yellow bellflowers, potted plants along both sides are taken care of by all the people living here. They are like a family, everyone is conscious of making the alley live. Active, cleaner. The cost of spreading the concrete layer is paid by the owner of the front villa, although his family does not travel in this alley. Sometimes people see him going into the alley to visit this person, that person, but his wife never. The rich and the poor are quite separate in the neighborly relationship between the 6 houses and outside, the villa with the owner of the fashion store. People also find it strange how the retired cadre can generously sponsor the money to pave the alley.